Hi, I'm Arty from Real Estate by Bike, and today we're going to be talking about pre-construction condos.
Latex condo. Boy, I'd like to live in one of those.
Make sure to stick around to the end of the video where you'll see how to make 5 times your investment and avoid some of the hidden costs. Roll intro. Investing in a pre-construction condo is a surefire way to grow your money and one of the best ways in receiving a huge ROI. In order to buy a pre-construction condo, or let's just say Prondo. I'll be saying pre-construction condo a lot, so let's just stick with Prondo. In order to buy a Prondo, buyers will have to pay about 20% in deposits in an installment form. Let's say you want to buy a $500,000 Prondo. In order to do that, you have to pay an initial down payment, usually $5,000. The down payment gets you a signed agreement from the developer, during which there's a 10-day cooling off period, which you can back out of the deal, no questions asked. After 1 month, you're going to be required to pay 5% of the original condo price to the developer minus the original down payment. So $15,000. At 3 months, you'll need to pay another 5%. So $20,000. At 12 months, 5% again, $20,000. I'm getting good at this. And a final 5% is due at occupancy, another $20,000. So that's $100,000 in deposits. Other than putting in the deposits, all you have to do is wait. The time it takes for the condo to be finished depends on the developer and the size of the project.
Be assured, this day will come. It's just a matter of time. Could be
1 year.
Could be.
2 years.
I can see that happening, yes.
3 years.
That's a realistic timeline.
How about 4 years?
I could see that as a very real possibility.
Waiting longer isn't necessarily a bad thing. You don't have to pay a mortgage and property values dramatically increase over time. Take this CTV article as an example. There's a link in the description if you want to go over it. In the last 5 years, there's been an average increase of 66% in condos. Let's take those numbers and half them. So 33% increase in 2.5 years, roughly when your condo would be finished. The value would have gone up from $500,000 to $665,000. Plus, condos bump up about 10% in value once fully finished. So let's bump up another $66,000. That is making $331,000 on top of your $100,000 investment. That's almost 3.5 times increase in 2.5 years. What? A couple of days ago, I was looking for a condo for a client in Yorkdale. It was an assignment sale of $500,000. The seller bought it as a Prondo 3 years ago for $288,000, which is an ROI of almost 5 times. I just mentioned an assignment sale. That is if someone wants to sell their Prondo before it's completed. The developer still owns it. So the seller is selling basically the paperwork that says the buyer will own it along with all the deposit. Make sense? Click like if it makes sense. Click dislike if it doesn't make sense. Usually this happens just before closing. They might just want to cash out. They can't afford the mortgage. They live outside the country, or they didn't expect all these hidden fees. What are these hidden fees? Well, I left a link in the description talking all about them and how to avoid some of them. If you're thinking about investing in a Prondo, I highly suggest hiring a real estate agent. They'll have the know-how and might swindle you a few extra perks from the builder, and might even lower or delete some of the deposit payments, drastically increasing your ROI. Plus, you don't have to pay them. The builder does that. Win-win. I think that's it for this video. If I missed anything about Prondos, comment down below. And if you learned anything new or found this interesting, click the like, subscribe, and notification bell. I'll give you 10 seconds to do that. In the meantime, keep peddling real estate. I'm Arty. See you next week. Oh.